Clubs love Ollie because it helps them manage their club and accelerate the development of their coaches and players. Every soccer club talks about their focus on development, but nobody actually measures it until now. We've developed the capability for every one of your teams to easily capture pro-level game stats in real time using a mobile phone. It's one thing at the end of the day to look up the results for your club, but how valuable would it be for directors to actually see how each team played? How well did a team possess the ball and control the game? How well did they create dangerous chances inside the box? How did your top players perform? And how is each coach improving from week to week? Ollie provides this powerful data through a club dashboard that shows club results and lets you drill down into any game or player. Ollie also includes team and club management that lets you communicate instantly with coaches, parents, and players, and lets directors see every club event so they can easily coordinate visits to matches and training sessions. It's got everything you need in one simple app. Reach out to us to get your club started today.
Watch soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
لا تنسون تتابعونا على Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
I like to watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
Me gusta mirar fútbol en Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
I love watching soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Back to Vitriol. He'll take a shot and he'll bear it! And then he'll fire it from Billows and it'll go in! Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's gonna go in! Oh, and both goals so far. He'll fire one, and that's a wonderful save, opportunity. That's missed. Oh, it's Stone! And the he'll fire one now from distance, and that is in! What a strike by Ben Maher!
All right, awesome. We are joined now by Owen Boukalik. Owen is now part of our college commitment interview series, and we're excited to have you on here as part of this series.
Yep. Thanks for having me on.
Well, you're very, very welcome. You know, recently committed to Kenyon College in Ohio, a Division III school, and senior at Northville High School.
Yep.
Awesome. So like we like to always do here as part of this interview series, we'd like to get to know a little bit more about Owen. Owen, tell the viewers here a little bit about, you know, who you are and what you're all about.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm big on family, big family guy. Family always comes first for me. You know, the people that have been in my corner the most and supported me on this journey. And then for me, also big on hard work, you know, whether it's on the pitch or in the classroom or whatever career I decide to pursue down the road, just giving full effort and looking to get a little bit better each day.
Well, no, that's a great response. Family first, hard work. You know, you're a goalkeeper. Yep. That's a different role than a lot of positions on the field. We've talked with center backs, we've talked with other goalkeepers, but being a goalkeeper, you know, what is different about that position from your point of view than other ones on the field?
You know, I think the pressure that comes with it is a lot different. You know, it's a lot more physically taxing for the other 10 players on the field, but for us goalkeepers, it's a lot more mental. It's a big mental game. You know, just the pressure of, you know, your mistakes are usually end up being the most costly, and just, you know, being a leader on the field too, you know, whether you're named a captain or you're not, just being a leader in the back line, making sure you're there for your teammates, but you're also coaching them up, criticizing, and just ready to make the next play and try to be the person that keeps everybody's heads up and keep the team moving forward.
That's very, very good. So, you know, we ask this question a lot too of our interviewees, so to speak, in this series. Is, you know, you started playing soccer when you were younger, like a lot of players do. When did it for you? Did you realize, like, hey, you know, this is something that I could do at the next level?
For me, it really, I think, kind of set in maybe sophomore yearish, early sophomore year. COVID, that's kind of when COVID started getting serious. And these trainings I went to outside of club were still going on, run by a keeper coach at Vardar named Mark Bowyer. I started really going to those. I started, going to that 3-4 times a week. And that's kind of when I started to find my passion for the position. And I realized that, maybe I could take us to the next level. And I was fortunate enough to have role models with older guys that were off to go play in college, and just having them help me improve, and looking to them for advice and just ways to get better, I think really helped me realize that I can take my talents to the next level.
No, that's really, really cool. And we talk about, this a lot on our network, how just different pieces and different moments in time can kind of determine where you want to go, and when things start to click. And it's really cool. Each person's story is unique, which is which we really like to hear here on the network. So ultimately you're going to Kenyon, college here in Ohio. A lot of players, go through different, recruitment processes and get offers and things like that. But what ultimately led you to Kenyon?
The first off, it's a really competitive athletically. Finished last season number 5 in the D3 ranking, so always in there competing for the national championship. But above all, it's really academically competitive. They put education first, which is a big thing for me and my family. And then just the environment there on campus and the soccer team, just really having each other's backs and helping each other get better rather than kind of going up against each other. They're really there to help each other, and just kind of, it feels like more of a community there. So that's probably the biggest thing for me.
So you talk about community. You're on your way to go to Kenyon here next year, graduating this upcoming year. But you were part of the Michigan Jaguars, right? That's the club that you've been a part of. And what would you say about the Jaguars that have helped you prepare you, for that next level?
I think just the high level of competition is a big thing. Just going up against people from other parts of the country. And then my coach for the last 4 or 5 years, Ryan Rowe, he's been a big help with me these past couple of years, just really believing in me as a leader, and just helping me get my confidence on the field, because that's a big part of playing goalkeeper. It's just, you play your best when you're feeling good. And I think he's really helped me throughout this process. And I'm playing for him for Inter Detroit this summer on a semi-pro team. So that should be really fun, and look to working with him more.
Inter Detroit, one of the more well-known semi-pro teams here in Michigan, just won the Midwest Premier League here this past summer. And Ryan Rowe, we've had many chances to interview him in the past. Very, very good coach nonetheless. Mm-hmm. So this last question I'm going to ask of you is, what advice, knowing the process and getting through this whole process of being recruited and obviously picking Kenyon College, what advice would you give to other players who are about to go through the process or are already in it?
Yeah. So I think biggest thing is start early and just don't be shy about reaching out. Really try to put yourself out there. And for me, if things don't go your way, or you feel like you hit a bump in the road, just keep pushing. For me personally, I had an offer to play at Middlebury College in Vermont. They couldn't give me an academic support slot, but I went through the admissions process. Fortunately, I didn't get in. Really low acceptance rate, really competitive. And, obviously I was devastated, but kept pushing and found a home at Kenyon. So I think biggest thing is just, keep your head up, because I feel like if one door closes, there's going to be 1 or 2 more that open up. So just keeping your options open and staying positive throughout the process.
No, that's really good. Like we've asked that question obviously throughout this process, this series, and every single person that we've asked a question to has had a unique way to portray the process and give advice. So very, 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 very cool. And so this leads me to our last two questions. These questions, we talk about this a lot on the network, and I'll continue to mention how much we love our food. So this first question, this first bonus question is what is your favorite go-to meal right now?
Favorite meal is definitely like chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes and gravy on the side. My grandma and my mom really do a good job of making that, and it's just kind of a comfort food for me, and just love it. It's always good to have.
That's actually good. We've not had someone say chicken fried steak before with mashed potatoes, so that sounds. Now, are they garlic mashed or are they
just normal?
Just normal. Okay. Well, good. None of that fake stuff, right? None of that instant mashed potatoes.
No, homemade.
Well, good. And this last question is in regard to sweets. What is your favorite candy?
Favorite candy bar? Probably got to go Reese's. Anything Reese's. Big peanut butter guy.
There you go, Reese's Pieces. So, sorry, Reese's peanut butter cups, not pieces. But you said anything Reese's, so there might be some peanut butter in there. But well, hey, I mean, Owen, we appreciate you joining us and being a part of this series. We wish you much success at Kenyon College here. Obviously, that starts here in the fall, and wish you much success. And thank you very much for joining us.
Yep, appreciate it. Appreciate you guys having me on too.
Thank you for stopping by the Michigan Soccer Network. To not miss out on any of the action, all you have to do is simply hit the subscribe button, and that way you're notified every time we bring new content or go live. Thanks for stopping by.